Family?
What?
Family. Your lineage. I need to know which house of demon hunters you belong to so I can add you to the list. Or didn't you follow the call of the Green Fires?
My grandfather was a demon hunter.
Your grandfather? Isn't he a little too young to have been a real demon hunter?
Well...
Now listen here, if you want to tell me lies, you should come up with something better than that. I don't have time for shit like that, we're at war here. I myself would like to go out and give the shadows a good kick in the nuts. But someone has to stay here and mind the shop.
So, you're waging war with the shadows here?
It's our destiny. Why do you think we lit the Green Fires? As a call. A call to the old dynasties of the demon hunters. We demon hunters have struggled to maintain the balance of this world since time immemorial. We've been lying low for so long, but now it's time for us to reveal ourselves.
What's your job here?
I look after the new recruits. I was here first, and I will be the last one standing. If that day ever comes. Have you spoken to the druid, Eldrick?
No.
Then do so. He'll welcome a new face. You'll find him in the back.
What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
What do you mean?
Sorry. I was just thinking aloud. Welcome to Caledor, the last bastion of the Dark Warriors this side of the great stream of lava. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong man we can get. Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, I suspected as much. I can see it in your eyes. That's not good.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time.
All right. We were searching for treasure on the Crab Coast. Our path led us through an old temple to a gorge, where the ground shook and revealed a cave.
A skull cave. And inside you found a large gate made of pure crystal.
You seem to know the story.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
Have you any idea who is behind these attacks by the Shadows?
It must be an ancient power from times long past. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself, but I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named Crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.
What's a druid got to do with demon hunters?
Don't let yourself be blinded by the dust of the crumbling ruins. Even today, this land still conceals a great power. In its heyday, the Dark Warriors of Calador still understood the relevance of the Titan Wars. They were aware of the weak points of their masters, the Titan Lords. The offspring of these warriors of yore still possess that ability to this day. I lit the green fire and watched them making pilgrimages to the land of their ancestors in search of their destiny. I'm here to help them remember their old strength. Now that the Shadows have come over the land, we need them more than ever.
What can you tell me about the big ship down in the Iron Bay?
I think it's probably their last chance to leave the country when Calador falls. The Dark Warriors will stay anchored there until Calador is liberated, unless someone goes to them and shows them how they could contribute with their frigate. But they will only listen to a demon hunter.
Can the knowledge of Calador help me?
Real treasures are still hidden. The Dark Warriors were wise. The ancient knowledge they collected has for the most part remained untouched in the ruins. If you can find these writings and bring them to me, I may be able to help you get your spirit back.
I've brought you ancient knowledge from Calador. Where should I start looking?
The Demon Hunter's old records refer to a grimoire, a text from a time when their culture still flourished. Its last known whereabouts is said to be an old castle ruin to the west of Iron Bay.
Castle ruin in the west. Find grimoire. Shouldn't be a problem.
Good. But be on your guard. The reports from the area are disconcerting. One of the Shadow Lords fled to the west after our last battle. I'm sure he's still there somewhere.
I'll bear that in mind. How can I help you?
We fought our last battle in the north. My Dark Warriors smoked out the Skull Caves, and the Crystal Portal was destroyed. But we suffered heavy losses. Many were killed, and many fled. They have not returned since then. They need help in finding their way back to the Citadel.
You can count on me. I'll take care of your warriors.
Thank you. As I said, we can use all the help we can get.
I want to become an even better warrior.
You wish to become stronger and confronting the Shadows? I can teach you a few things that every warrior should know. However, I won't teach you any magic as long as you're not one of the demon hunters. The secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors is well protected. However, if you want to learn how to fight, you should speak to Henrik or Drake.
Can I be a demon hunter?
Yes. I can teach you the ancient magics of the Dark Warriors. When they are all gathered in the Citadel, we will renew the ancient covenant with a ceremonial rite. There, you may be accepted by the demon hunters.
I see. You destroyed a crystal portal. How?
I found the spell here in the Citadel. It's easy if you know how it's done. The spell makes the crystal resonate until it shatters into 1,000 shards. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you how to cast a magic spell. Pay close attention. And now, it's your turn.
I'll give it a go.
Very good. Now you should also be able to destroy a crystal portal.
Thanks. I look forward to smashing those animals straight back to the underworld. What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
What can you teach?
What would you like to...
Stand upright, arms to your sides. It's a start. And your sword arm seems to be pretty efficient as well.
Pretty efficient. I can strangle a sea serpent with my bare hands.
Yeah, sure. And a conifer forest grows wherever I shit. They're bound to need someone like you at the Citadel.
Can I make myself useful?
No idea. Ask the others. Normally you'll find them scattered around the Iron Bay.
Great.
What are you pulling that face for? You can try and beat me in an arm wrestle. You'll find me at the table every night. Talk to me, if you got the balls.
What do you sell? What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
I'm really not that good. Show me how to survive longer in battle.
Okay.
Show me how to create single-use spells.
Okay. Well, lad, what are you doing here?
Relax. I'm just having a look around.
But don't piss about, get me?
Who's the boss here?
Our captain fell in the battle, and command fell to me.
You're a warrior.
I'm no sailor, but I'm sure I can captain this tub. The shadows beat us back in the north. It was hard to bear. Until we regain our strength, we'll be on our guard and keep our distance.
Come on, let's go.
Of course.
That's the way it's done.
Well, what have we here?
What? Oh, you again.
And? Have you found something interesting?
It actually looks very good.
Well, just help yourself.
Will do. And I think I have enough for now. I'll be in the tavern.
I hate insects. I'm going to tear it. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin. You got it! Bloody spiders! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Let's go slit a few throats. Yeah. That'll be the end of that creature! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Get over here, you creepy crawly! I hate insects. I'm going to crush a few skulls now! Going to get up again. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin. Ugh. I hate insects. Creepy crawly! Bloody spiders! I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Here we go. It's beautiful here. However, I'm sometimes fed up with looking at palm trees. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin!
I hope I never see any of them again. It feels like the dying sunset before an eternal night.
That sounds a little melodramatic.
It is melodramatic. I left them all to die. All my comrades, my friends. I let them down badly. I'm such a coward.
I don't see any corpses.
They're in the maze. I ran away from there. I never looked back. I'm a disgrace to the demon hunters. My whole family has failed.
Anyone as desperate as that needs help.
If you hadn't run, they'd have caught you too. Now's your chance to avenge them all.
You cannot imagine the terrors that await in the maze.
I can picture them. What about your family?
We were an old demon hunter dynasty on Calador, but we were a clan of cowards. We always ran when things got out of hand.
And you didn't want to be like that?
Of course not. I've wanted to be a proud, mighty warrior since I was little. Now look what's become of me.
How about we go in together?
I don't know.
Come on, you can do it.
What could you do against the minions of hell?
Trust me. I've had my fair share of encounters with the shadows.
Well, tell me when it starts.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It's about time I cleared the dishonor from my family's name. Follow me. Uh-oh. Here we go. You sure showed that beast. We're at the entrance. Shall we go on?
Of course.
All right. Be careful. The demon spawn must die. Nothing like a good fight.
Bloody shadows! Shadow!
You ready? This way.
Just take a look at these walls. How many warriors do you think are buried beneath them?
It would be a crime to let them
must
rot.
die.
Down, shadows! It's beautiful here. However, I'm sometimes fed up with looking at palm trees.
It feels like the dying sunset before an eternal night.
That sounds a little melodramatic.
It is melodramatic. I left them all to die. All my comrades, my friends. I let them down badly. I'm such a coward.
I don't see any corpses.
They're in the maze. I ran away from there. I never looked back. I'm a disgrace to the demon hunters. My whole family has failed.
Anyone as desperate as that needs help.
If you hadn't run, they'd have caught you too. Now's your chance to avenge them all.
You cannot imagine the terrors that await in the maze.
I can picture them. What about your family?
We were an old demon hunter dynasty on Calador, but we were a clan of cowards. We always ran when things got out of hand.
And you didn't want to be like that?
Course not. I've wanted to be a proud, mighty warrior since I was little. Now look what's become of me.
How about we go in together?
I don't know.
Come on, you can do it.
What could you do against the minions of hell?
Trust me. I've had my fair share of encounters with the shadows.
Well, tell me when it starts.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It's about time I cleared the dishonor from my family's name. You ready? This way.
Let's go slit a few throats.
The bucket. Follow me. We're at the entrance. Shall we go on?
Of course.
All right. Be careful.
Just take a look at these walls. How many warriors do you think are buried beneath them? It would be a crime to let them rot.
Yes, teach that demon spawn a lesson.
You ready? This way.
I didn't expect to find anybody else here. Fascinating.
What's interesting?
To meet a human here, of course. Humans are the last thing I would have expected in this shadow-infested place. I would be very careful here if I were you. But I guess you know what you're doing.
What are you doing here?
I visited a place that is closely tied to the power of the shadows. This location may not seem particularly special, but it's a spot where the veil between our worlds is extremely thin. Precisely what I need for my experiment.
What sort of experiment?
We mages have been considering the problem of the shadows for some time now. Their attacks seem too structured, too planned, to be guided by the sort of lower intelligence that most shadows seem to display. It's clear that they operate according to a hierarchy. I'm working on an incantation that should be able to reach the leaders.
What do you mean?
It's possible to force shadows from the underworld into our world. We can only defeat them here. But as yet, we have been unable to reach their masters. My incantation might make it possible to reach them.
Let's start the incantation.
You want to help me? That's good. I have no idea how many servants work for a master of the shadows. Once I've started the incantation, there's no turning back. The spell will continue to work until the entire hierarchy has been exterminated. Are you sure we should start it now?
Let's begin.
All right. Prepare yourself. Razla vertigo hierarchar varlava krafra.
Follow me. It's gonna get pretty grim from now on.
Keep going.
Sure. But watch out. The shadows are everywhere.
I'm going to crush a few skulls now! to slit a few throats.
That's not working.
Finally, I get to use my weapon! You got it now!
Ugh.